Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my July photo card sorting video. We have quite a bit to put away as well as some larger inclusions. We had a lot of good comebacks this month, so let's just get right into it. As always, we're going to start with the mini binders and we'll work our way up to the full-size A4s. So this last month, I have had a lot of major changes with my collection. So a lot of these binders have changed yet again because I have downsized yet again. So it's just one of those things where there's just been so many comebacks and I'm just really not happy with how far behind I've gotten on a lot of my collections. So I really am hunkering down and really prioritizing groups that I really want to collect and maybe putting a little bit of my collections off to the side that aren't as high a priority. But this is the biases binder for items I don't collect. I basically have condensed it down into one binder. You'll kind of see what I've done. But we're gonna go back to Moonbin because I do actually have one Moonbin card to put away in here today. So I did a random photo card pack from Mondu Deco because I wanted to order some a new binder from them. So I did get a random pack and I did get this Moonbin, which I love it so much. It's so cute. So we're just gonna slide that in right here. And then we're gonna go back to where Stacy would be because I am actually gonna set up for some Stacy cards because I joined a group order to help out one of my GOMs that I always join, and I do have a bias in Stacy, but it's not a very strong bias. My bias is J, and so they were selling a bunch of other cards from previous things, and so I was like, I'll buy those along with what I pull from the album, because I actually didn't really they didn't end up getting any J photo cards from the album, so I just got other members' cards, but I did get this unit, so I'm gonna put the unit in here. But I think we're gonna put her right here, so let me grab a binder page. But yeah, so I'm gonna be putting these away, so I will just show them off real quick. So we've got this ID, will go just right here. And then this one. Go right here. This one. A lot of these are like non-album cards. I think they just had some extras, but that's fine. These two, I was like really happy that they sold to me because I really loved the teddy bear era for her. So I'm excited to have a couple of her teddy bear cards. This is by far my favorite. It's so pretty. It's a Pob from Teddy Bear Era, so. And then here is that unit from their new album. So we will just slide that in right there. So this is the new setup for her. Very nice. So that's all I have to put away in this binder, so now we're gonna move on to the next one. I tried to keep all the purple binders because I really wanted to because that's kind of like my favorite color. A lot of my binders are that color, so I just kind of wanted to keep with that theme. So this is low prio stuff. So this has Dami, and then this has Jung-up, which we will see this collection grow. I did join a couple group orders for Jung-up, so I am going to kind of very, very casually collect him for this new era that they're having. And then I have Kevin from The Boys and Sarim from Gravity in here, which I do have some of Kevin and Sarim to put away because I saw these on Pokemarket for a really good price, and I was like, I can't help myself. But we're gonna put away Kevin first because Kevin's first. I thought this was just such a cute Pob, so I decided to pick it up. So that's just gonna go right back here. I needed a couple extra cards to fill up my Pokemarket package, and I was like, I might as well just go look for some really cheap Pobs. So that's what I ended up doing. And then we have this one, which is from their Season's Greetings, I believe. Yeah. Season's Greetings, 2023 Season's Greetings, which is so cute. So I'm just going to put that down here. I know these probably technically came before this, but I don't really care. And then we have this one as well, which is from Masterpiece, which came out last year. But again, I don't really care all that much. It's just more fun to have like just a couple cards of my biases from these groups. So now we're gonna move on to, I think this next binder is also low priority. I just think I kind of like didn't have enough room in some of these smaller binders. I'm still waiting on my Prism Platinum A4 to get here, because once my Prism Platinum A4 gets here, I think a lot of these will, like smaller binders, will like disappear, and we'll start to see them in like more A4s, A5s, because I don't have a lot of room to be storing all these little A4s. So yeah. But here is the next one. So this is for like 3 members that I really just like for some reason always collect a bunch, which is Hitomi from Kepler, and then Chaewon from Le Sserafim and Aizwan, and then no, I said Hitomi. Hitomi from Aizwan, and then Hikaru from Kepler, and then Chaewon from Aizwan and Le Sserafim. Sorry, my brain was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. So I don't have any Hikaru to put away today, but I do have a couple of her cards incoming. I have a card incoming for her from a trade. I don't have any Chaewon. Oh, Vernon and Joshua are also in this binder. I forgot. But we're actually going to go back to Hitomi, because I do have another, I do have this one Reeler card to put away. I think it was like a full set that they gave out in like the albums, but I could be wrong. But we're just going to put that back here because I don't have any more room. So she's just going to go right back here. And then now we're going to move on to, I think, a medium priority binder. I haven't figured out the name of these yet, so sorry if this is a little confusing. So fun fact, initially this was supposed to be a binder for my signed albums and things like that, but the pages didn't end up fitting in this binder, so I ended up just using it as a normal binder for everything else. So the 3 idols that are in here are Lino. Okay, there's more than 3 idols in here. I shouldn't say 3. There's Lino, there is, oh, this is because I have some Lino to put away today. This is Gonuk from ZB1. We've got Shotaro and Sunghan from Rise, and then we've got Kaol from IVE in here. So these again are more just like medium priorities. Like if I catch up with everything in my high priorities, I can maybe just like collect them. But at the moment, it's just not possible because of just how much I have to collect for my high priority. So we're going to start off with Lino today. So for the new album, I ended up pulling quite a bit of Lino. And I'm going to have another card incoming for him as well from the new for trade, because one of my mutuals pulled one of his cards and I pulled one of their biases, and so they're like, can we trade? And I was like, yeah, sure. But yeah, I pulled a lot. I even pulled his target card. So Lino and Changbin, you'll see later in the video. Changbin also like really loved me this era. And so did Lino. I literally pulled 0 Felix. And my coworkers are also stays. A couple of my coworkers are also stays, and they were laughing about it so much because they're like, oh, you were gonna drop Changbin, you were gonna, and you said you weren't gonna collect Lino, and then literally both of them just decided to show up and change your mind. And I was like, yeah, you know, it happens. It happens. So here's that unit with Hyunjin. I'm gonna put this one down here though, just because like I said, I know for a fact I have that other card incoming. But yep, so that is all of the Lino to put away. And then I have this really cute Gonuk, Youth in the Shade Pop that I got, that I'm actually just gonna slide in right here. So just as you can kind of see, I have like different sleeves on some of these. So I'm putting Pobs as the heart sleeves, or like kind of like exclusives with the heart sleeves. And then for Gonuk, there's actually more Gonuk I need to put away actually. But I'm doing like more of his merch cards in like these like star sleeves. So let's see where I need to put those. I think I'm just gonna put those like right back here. But I have his light stick card, and then I have this other just like random merch card that I don't know what it goes to. Oh, it's their official fan club card. So I'll put those away real quick. like that. So that's where they will go. And then I do have one Sunghan to put away. This was also a merch card, I believe. I don't remember what it's from, but it was like really cheap on Pokemarket. And so I was like, I'm just gonna buy it because it was cheap. So the sleeve is upside down though. So let's fix that real quick. I don't know how I feel about these star sleeves because I was using them for my J. Chang collection. And I just don't know how I feel about how like they are. So I might end up switching them out and just giving them away in trades. But we will see. So that is all that I have to put away in that binder today. So now we're going to move on to my purple Meow Cafe binder. That one's been on this account for a while. So this is where my Woozy collection lived for a minute, and then like I've had some other collections. Ooh, I've had some other collections in and out of this binder. But for now, these are some collections that I'm probably not going to be collecting anymore, and I'm just going to be keeping what I have, and then like if I get any new cards for them, I will do it. But like other than that, I just don't have the energy to collect these idols anymore. For various reasons. Either the cards are too hard to find, or they're just too expensive, or I just need to prioritize other collections first. So the first idol in here is Yeri from Red Velvet. She's the one that like I'm just having a hard time finding her older cards, and even some of her Chill Kill cards I'm having a hard time finding for a decent price. And then I do have Danielle in here. I did decide to drop her because I need to prioritize my other collections, and unfortunately New Jeans isn't that high up on my list of groups that I like am keeping actively up with. So I was just like, I just need to not collect her anymore. Even though her cards are really cheap and easy to find, I just was like, I can't. And then the last collection in here is Jay Chang, because I cannot find his solo album cards to save my life, and now he's in a new group, and it's really hard to join group orders because everyone's joining group orders for him. So it makes it kind of difficult to like collect him. So I'm just gonna, if I see any cards for sale, I'll keep tabs on it and see if I can find his cards for sale, but like I'm not gonna be prioritizing it as much as I used to. Again, I'm just really trying to prioritize my collections that are super important to me first, and then we can kind of trickle down from there, because I've gotten so far behind on some of my collections, like especially NCT, that I was just like, I can't keep collecting like all these groups that are releasing multiple albums a year. Like I can't. So so for New Jeans, I still don't have any How Sweet cards, and I probably won't be getting that album just because of how big it is. And I just don't have a lot of room to be storing that album. So maybe I'll pick up a couple of the cards if I see them on Pokemarket for a decent price. But I did, however, go to Target and pick up their Japanese album. I think that it was called So Supernatural, I think is what it was called. And I did get Danielle's version, so I did get the full set of cards. So here is what they look like. They're super cute. And I was like, well, I might as well. So... But yeah, their other album was just so big. I was like, I really don't want to be trying to store that. So we're just going to slide these in like so, because I don't really care how they're stored necessarily. So we are just going to put them in like this. There we are. So yeah, I like keeping the colors that they're in though, because like, as you can see, I have like J still in blue, and then like I have that little backboard that's like blue, and then this one's red, and then this one's purple. I know that the binder's purple, but for now this is just how I'm gonna keep it, because like obviously like there's certain like Yeri's color is purple for her group, so like obviously I want to keep her in front because of that. But the next binder we're going to get into is my Prism Platinum binders. We're going to do those next, and I'm going to get into my Woozy binder first. Alright, so we only have a few cards for him to put away today. This is just stressing me out. As soon as I get my A4s from Prism Platinum, I am moving him to an A4 for sure, because I don't think we can do another comeback with him in this binder. I just don't think it's possible. So I do have 3 cards to put away together today. I know 2 of them are album cards and 1 is a pop. Couldn't tell you which one's the pop, so we'll have to figure that out when we get back here. So let's go back to 17. We are here. So I think I got another one to put right here. But why? Are you kidding me? Are these literally the same card? Did I literally buy the same card twice? Oh no. I think what it was is I joined a group order for this, and so I didn't have it on a template. Okay, so I guess I won't be putting this card away today because I accidentally bought it twice. It's fine though. It was only like $1, so I'm not that worried about it. I'll just like put it up for sale. And then I think this one goes here. I'm pretty sure that this is the like full photo card set. Yes. So this is the full photo card set. And I think this one goes here. So let's move these out. I knew I was going to do that because all of these cards look very similar. So I was like, I'm going to end up buying a duplicate on accident. So that's fine. Again, I just wanted to get something to put down here so that way the page is full. So I was looking for a pop and I saw this pop and I was like, oh, it's the same as the other one I got. And that's literally because it's literally the same. So totally fine. I'll just put it up for sale on my sales and trades. So now we're going to get into the NCT binder. All right, so we are here in the NCT binder, and I have done some things in this binder again. I know I took a bunch of members out last month, but I did keep one member in here, and you'll see what I have done in a moment. But I do have to mark cards to put away, and I did good. I marked the back of them because I knew I'd forget which Dreamscape cards they are. So let's go back to where Dreamscape is going to be at. And I did get his smoothie version, which is this one. So we're going to slide that out. And then I do have his S Mini as well. So we are making some progress with Dreamscape, which is good. I'm still missing like one ISTJ mark. But again, I'm really going to try and prioritize this binder. This binder is a high priority binder at this point for certain ones, certain members, I guess I should say. Like Mark and 10 are high priority, but Jaehyun and Sequoia are medium priority, but I'm still all going to keep them in the same binder because this is ridiculous. This section I really need to do something about. Sequoia, I still need to figure out what I'm doing with that or if it matters to me. I do have Songbird set up, and I know that there was actually 2 more versions, which I did get those. So I do have all of his Songbird cards incoming from Nyokyo, so those will be here soon. But this section is my Dojejung Jaehyun perfume section. So I ended up finding out that a lot of Jaehyun's cards for perfume are actually not too badly priced. And so I was like, I really want to collect him, but I don't want to like fully collect him because he is kind of expensive in some of the other units. So I was like, I think I'm just going to collect him for full group and Dojejung. So that's what I ended up doing. And at this point, I'm only missing like one more card. So I pretty much have the rest of his cards because Pokemarket had basically every single one of his cards for like $1, anywhere between like $1 to like $2 or $3. So it was actually fairly cheap to get the rest of them. And I'm trying to look for the other one on Nyokyo right now so I can finish the collection. But I haven't looked too hard because, again, there's other collections I'm prioritizing at the moment. But either way, I just was like, I'm going to see if I can finish these. So I do think I have these in order. So this one goes first. So this one's just going to go right up here. And then we have his box version in the red outfit. And then we have the photo book version with the button down. And let's go over here. This is the one I'm missing. So I'm missing the one in the jean outfit from his photo book version. And then we have the Digipack gray piece. I don't think that's... Oh, did I... Wait. Oh, this one goes here. This is an S Mini. Okay, that's where it is. So this is the S Mini. So I didn't put these in order. I think I put them in order of how they were on the template, but I don't think I put them in order of how they were in my binder. So this is the Digipack version. So that goes just right here. And then this is another digipack version. And then this is the other digipack version. So yeah, like I feel like it was a really easy collection to just like get done for the most part. Again, one card missing, that's not too bad. And then I get to collect a little bit of Jaehyun, even though I just said that I wasn't going to collect him. I feel like it's not too much of an ask to collect him for one album. And I don't even know if Do Jae-jung is ever going to have a comeback. So if they do, great. I'll have something else to collect. If not, totally fine too. I'm still collecting him for full group stuff, so I'll still get a chance to collect him there. So we're going to move on to my red Prism Platinum binder next. I actually have moved, I moved Danielle out, so now it's technically just my Ning Ning and, or my aespa and Ive binder, technically. So like I stated, the only two idols that are in here now are Ray and Ning Ning. So I do have all of Ning Ning's US exclusives for Armageddon to put away, and then I also have a non-album card to put away. So let's go back to Armageddon. Because there is an EU version, and I don't know if I want to sink the money into getting the EU version, because I'm already not collecting the CD player version either, because I don't even know if we've even seen the card. Like, that's how rare it is. Like, I haven't even seen what it looks like. So I'm just kind of tempted to just not. So I know that this is her Walmart. I believe this is Barnes & Noble, and I believe this one is Target. If I'm wrong, it doesn't really matter. They're all going to be here at the end. I am trying to secure her Japanese exclusive from Nyokyo. I'm also trying to secure the rest of the albums, but I can't find the authentic version with her card. So I might end up just buying a used copy of the authentic version and then buying her authentic version photo card like separate. But I'm trying to look to see if I can find them together, because I would prefer to buy them together than separate. But I do have a good majority of her Armageddon cards coming in, as well as Hot Mess. I did actually find a bundle with all 3 versions of the album and all 3 versions of her card. So I did end up just buying those as well. Sorry, I don't think I showed these cards off very well. I'm so sorry. But it's too late now. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I do have a good majority. I think, again, like the only one I'm really missing at this point, I think I'm missing one of her, I think I have both of her zine versions coming in. I think it's just the authentic version that I'm missing. So I'm really close to completing her Armageddon set too. But obviously it's going to look empty for a while because I have that big Nyokyo package, and I like to take my time and make sure those Nyokyo packages are full before I ship them out. So and then the last card I have is just this really cute merch card. I think it's from a trading card set. It was one of the, I just needed like I said, I needed a couple more cards to finish up a Poke Market set. So I was like, I'm just going to buy some really cheap Ning Ning cards. So that's what I did with that. And then I don't have any Ray to put away today, but I'm going to see if I can try and finish up her collection. Her collection's pretty much caught up. I'm only missing like 4 cards, I think. One of which is like the I've Mine P-Live card, which I think I just am gonna have to like suck it up and just buy it for a higher price, because I cannot find it for a decent price. But we're gonna move on to the Stray Kids binder, because we did have the Stray Kids come back, and I will show you just how much Changbin I literally pulled. It's ridiculous. So I will say I am still planning on collecting Changbin pretty fully. He is going to be a medium priority compared to Felix. So I still haven't gotten around to fixing this binder, but I am going to fix it and put it back the way it was before. Because I'm just like, I love Changbin too much to drop him. I really can't. This was stupid. I shouldn't have like moved everybody around. But I did actually stretch him out a little bit, because I was expecting that I was probably going to pick him back up. So I did kind of make room for all of the different eras for him, so that way I could just so I'm actually going to move this page back, because we're going to need it for his 8 cards. But I did make room for each comeback, so that way we can, you know, collect each comeback. And I don't have to keep moving the cards over and over and over again, because I had them all condensed down. So I just kind of spread them out a little bit, so everything is on a page together. But again, I'm going to change this. This won't be like this next month. It won't be as messy. But I do have We will put Felix away in a second since we're back here with Chungmin. But this is all of the Chungmin that I pulled, which I know it doesn't look like a lot. Actually, there should be a... Oh, no. Okay, so I had his Target card, and I traded it for Felix, and I bought his Target card because Felix is my highest priority, and I did find Chungmin's card for Target card for like really cheap on Mercari US. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy it because people were charging like extremely high prices for Chungmin, and I was just like, or for Felix, and I was just like, I'm not doing this. But yeah, so we do have the unit, and then I have the double-sided, and then we have the like pre-order benefit version of the accordion version, and then I also have his limited version card as well. I still haven't posted my trades, and I need to. I'll probably do that in the next couple days. Sorry if you can hear my cat meowing in the background. I'm sorry. I had to like close the door because my cats are super noisy. But yeah, so we're just gonna start 8 down here, I think at the bottom, and then I'll just work it over here. I'll just put the extra card over here for now. So I think I'm gonna do... Is it bad that I want to do the unit in the middle right here because there's 2 units here? I don't know. That's just how my brain works, even though this isn't going to be the setup. But here is that unit card with Bangchan. And then I'm going to put his like little double-sided card next to it because he's in that outfit. And then we will do his limited card because it kind of matches the color scheme. I know, I'm dumb. I don't know why I do this. This isn't going to be the setup. And then I have his pre-order version, or his accordion pre-order version that we'll just put right here for now. But yeah, so this will be fixed by next month. I just haven't had a chance to fix it yet. And then I do have I did only pull, this is the only Felix card I pulled out of all the cards that I got. I got Felix and Han's unit card. So I don't remember if I was going to set up 4 units. I don't remember if this is unit B or unit A. So I guess this is going to be, I think this is unit B. So I think I'm going to put this right here actually. See if I can get this out. So we're just going to put that right up here. And that is all for this binder. So now we're going to move into my on-off binder. All right, so I just have one Asian to put away in this binder today. So let's go back to, well, back too far. I went back to the full group sets. So I just have this, I don't remember what version this is from, but it's when he's in the white outfits. It's the white concept. It's the white version of the album. So here it is. We're just going to slide it in right here because this is where it goes. I have put these guys on my low prio just because I am struggling. I always struggle with like their collections and finding their cards. So maybe once the comeback kind of like dies down a little bit, maybe Pokemarket will start to get some of these cards in, so I'll actually be able to collect them a little bit more. But at the moment, they're not really accessible. I should check Nyokyo. I really haven't, but it's okay. This is just going to be kind of something I casually work on when I have the time. And I think they have a new album coming out, but it's like an instrumental album, so I don't know if it's going to have like photo cards or anything like that in it. I'm not sure. But that is all I have to put in this binder. So now we're going to get into the A4s. I think I'm going to do all of my larger inclusions now, and then we're going to get into like the rest of the A4s for photo cards. All right, so the first large inclusions binder we need to get into today is for ENHYPEN, because we have some ENHYPEN larger inclusions to put away. So let's go back to their little section, which, oh my gosh, I finally found a trade for this, because I pulled 2 of these ATEEZ postcards, and I finally found a trade for one. I'm so excited. So that'll probably be put away in next video. Sorry, random. I saw it, and I was like, I need to mention this because I'm excited about it. Okay, so here we are. I only have 2 pockets, but I think I'm gonna get a 4 pocket for these and then put the postcards in 2 pockets. So I did end up getting Jay's engine version, so that was exciting. So we have these 2 photos to put away, and then I also have 2 of their postcards. I ended up getting 2 versions because when I tell you, I literally pulled straight Sunu for like my photo cards. I didn't pull his postcard, but I ended up trading for his postcard with one of my coworkers. And then I also traded this one too, actually. So I pulled Sunghoon and I think I pulled Jake originally. But because I'm collecting Sunu and Jay's the one I collect for normally, they were like, oh, we'll trade you for those. So let me grab a 2-pocket and a 4-pocket real quick. All right, so since we're back here, I'm going to put away the 2 pockets first. So let's flip this. I honestly should see if some of these fit in 3 pockets. I need to do some condensing down in some of these larger binders because they're starting to get really full. But yeah, so we're going to put Jay right here. And we'll put Sunu right here. And then let's go back to here. And I'm going to put this 4-pocket in. And we'll put J just right here. I don't think this one's going to fit this way. No, it's not. So we're going to put it this way instead. Like so. And that's all I have to put away in this binder. So then we're going to move on to the next one because I have some new jeans to put away in the other one. All right, so we just have 2 Danielle new jeans things to put away. And I actually don't think I have a section set up for new jeans at all. So they're actually going to go... Oh, I do have some new jeans back here. Hello. So I guess I don't really want to separate this because this is a larger inclusion. So I think, and I don't think this is going to fit in a 3-pocket. We'll look for a 3-pocket page just to... No, definitely not. This is definitely going to be a 2-pocket inclusion. So, again, this is from their Japanese album. I got her, like, Target exclusive one, and then I also got the one that comes with the album. So, yeah, we're just gonna put a 2-pocket page back here, so that way I can keep it back here with the other new jeans inclusion I have. All right. Just put that right here. And then here is the Target exclusive. And then... I got really lucky because I'm pretty sure these are random because I got Danielle's version for this one and I didn't pull Danielle. So, and then we have this one. Go right there. And then now we got to get into the 4th or the 3rd of the 4 large inclusion binders to put away some Stacy. And I think I'm going to have to get in because I think my Stray Kids stuff is split. So I think I might have to put some Stray Kids stuff away in that binder and then put some away in the 4th binder, but I'm not sure. But we'll check. I don't even think I have a spot set up for Stacy though. So I think oh, this is really full. We might have to pull some Stray Kids out and move them into the other binder. So let's see, we've got 17 in here. I think it's because I have so much 17 inclusions in here. SF9, Shiny. Oh, I do have some Stacy. Good, good. Okay, and it looks like these are all going to be 4-pocket inclusions anyways. Oh no, these are a little bit big. No, okay. I'm debating on if I just want to flip this out and make this a 3-pocket inclusion thing. Because I don't have very much room. So I think I'm actually going to take this 4-pocket out and put a 3-pocket in. So that way, because I think I should be able to fit everything in a 3-pocket. Yeah, that way I don't have to have more binder pages in this binder than I already don't have room for. So we're just going to put that right here. And then we will stick this inclusion just up here since that was first. And I know these were like the pre-order benefits that you got if you pre-ordered the album, I guess. And then we have this J. We also have this one to put away. So I'm just going to put these. I know she's the maknae, so we're going to put these just back here like so. So there we go. Now that's that. I don't know if... Let's see, because I think the receipts are probably going to be full-size inclusions, which I have a full-size inclusion section in the other binder. So I think the receipts are going to have to go there, but I think these might fit in 4 pockets. So let's see if I have any room in these 4 pockets. Oh, I do. Good, good. So I did end up pulling Bangchan and Changbin for the limited postcards. So we're going to slide these in just back here. I hope they fit. I'm really hoping that they'll fit. Oh my gosh, they fit barely. Barely fit. I think I'm actually going to put these on the bottom then because I don't I don't want them getting damaged because they're like really close to not fitting in the top. So, hello. Okay. Why does this not want to go in? Okay, there we go. So we're just going to do this. I'm going to put them down here because they like barely fit. So that makes me feel a little bit better. I probably could put them in the 3 pockets and it would probably be better, but I have so many 3 pockets in here as it is. I'm trying to like not prevent these binders from getting any bigger than they are, because this one especially is really full. I might have to like move some of these guys over to other binders, and like, because the other binders have a little bit more room. Thanks to 17 and Stray Kids that do 10,000 different member inclusions in their albums. So I'm going to move over to the other binders so we can put the rest of the other Stray Kids stuff away. So this is what I mean when I said that like all like the larger inclusions are in here. So I've got like all like their like mini posters and everything in here. So I'm going to grab another full pocket page and we can put the 2 receipts away. So I did preemptively put these in here because they're so thin. I didn't want to damage them trying to like reach over to do it. So I did. But I will show you, I did pull Lino and Sungmin for those. So again, Lino and Changbin are just, even in my larger inclusions, they were just like, you're not allowed to get anybody else except for us because you wanted to drop us. Thank you. But that's all I have to put away in this binder. Because again, this one's super full too. But yeah, so now we're going to move on to the rest of the Photocard binders. All right, so this is a binder I don't get into very often. It's usually where I just keep every one of my like extra photo cards for groups I don't really collect anymore and stuff. But I do have one card to put away in this. This is from the random photo card pack that I got. I ended up getting this with Mew, the boys card. I don't really collect the boys anymore. Like seriously, so I do just keep the rest of their cards in here unless of course it's Kevin. So let's go back to where the boys is gonna be, because I do have quite a bit of their cards actually. So I unfortunately do not have a section for I do not have any more room for them, so we're actually gonna move this TNX card over. Hello. Because this was from a random trade, and I'm just gonna put this just right up here. It's like a lucky draw card. I know that much because it's like super thick. But that's all I have to put away in here. So now we're gonna move into the groups that I like casually kind of collect binder thing. I don't know. This binder is also getting full. I'm really just need to do like an overhaul of like all of my binders because there's just a lot. There's just a lot. So we're gonna go back to Stacy because Stacy's the first group in here that I need to put cards away for. So let's go all the way back to their section. So like I said, I did end up getting both versions of the album. So I do have a Yoon pop because I love this concept. It's not wanting to focus. Why? Oh my gosh. But this Yoon pop was so cute. I couldn't resist. I love like this concept that they've been doing for like pops and stuff like that lately. So we are just going to put these away. I think I'm going to do the pop first here. And then I'm going to do the album cards. So here is the rest of the cards. So here is the first unit. And here are the other 2 cards that I pulled. Again, I joined a go and we literally pulled like the same cards pretty much for like all of the albums. So it was like kind of like everybody got the same thing. No, it doesn't want to go. Come on. It does not want to go. It wants to. There we go. And then we'll put that right here. So there is those. And then the Yoon. And then I do have a Stray Kids card to put away. Actually, I have 2 Stray Kids cards to put away. 3 actually. Never mind. I forgot about the lip cards. So I got Han's lips. I don't know how I feel about it. And then I did get 2 of these Sungmins. And so I'm going to keep one. And then I'm going to see if I can just find a trade for another member for the other. And then this is also another card I got from that what is it? I can't remember. They're like random photo card pack that I got. So we're gonna slide these all in real quick. I did actually pull 2 of these, so I will be getting another. I will be trading for Lino just because I got 2, and the same person I'm trading for the other Lino also was like, do you want to just trade for the Lino lips? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I don't really need 2 pair of Han lips. So I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to collect these. I'm not collecting these at all because I'm just like, no, thank you. So let's go back to ZB1 though, because I do have some ZB1 that I also got from the exclusive like pack. So I did pull these 2 as well for this. I don't know what they're from. I think this is a lucky draw again because it's like super thick. I don't remember what this is from, but they're both really cute either way. So we're gonna put them away just right here. Again, I like doing these like buying like random packs of photo cards sometimes because sometimes you get like really cute cards for like groups that you maybe casually collect that you would never like think about going out and collecting. So it's kind of fun. I really enjoy it. But now we're actually gonna get into the like idols I collect binder. Where I like seriously collect. And this binder's gonna be a little full, but eventually I am gonna split it once I get the A5 or my A4 Precision Platinum binders in. It's just I had to put everything in this binder for now because I don't have room for it anywhere else. All right, so here is this binder. It is full at the moment, like I said. It is very, very full, but we are going to just deal with it for today. Again, hopefully by next month's video, I'll have my Precision Platinum binder. I know there's been delays, so because we have a hefty amount to put away in this binder today, so I'm a little stressed, but we will do with what we can. So first thing is I do have some more of the AT's cards to put away for their full group sets that I'm collecting, because why not? I think it's mainly just the hug version I have. And then I don't have any spy versions, but I do have 2 more spy versions. I do have Seonghwa and I do have Wooyoung's coming in, so it'll just be Mingi and Jongho that I'm missing after that, so that'll be fun. I should be able to just go buy those 2 and be done. But the first one I have is Hongjoong's hug card, which is gonna go just right, maybe, if I can get it out, just right here. And then we have Yuno, sorry, I don't know why I said, yeah, Yuno. Hello? These are really hard to get out. I don't know why, but here is his. And then we have San, which is gonna go just back here. It's always like trips me out because like I have to think about the fact that these are backwards. And then we have Wooyoung, which his is easy. His will go in the middle. And then we have Jongho, which will go just right here. So now when we flip the page, there is the full hug set complete. Like I said, we're getting really close to completing both of these. Hasn't been too difficult for me to collect these. But speaking of which, I did actually get, if we're talking about like rare cards, I actually managed to find a Seonghwa Fever Part 1 card, which I don't have set up for really. So for now, I'm just going to put him down here. I think that's what I was going to do, but I could be wrong. I don't remember what I was doing. I think that's what I was going to do. Yes, that's what I was going to do, was put him right here. So he goes right here, which I'm really excited because like any chance I can get to find his older cards, I'm definitely going to take it. It's just one of those things where it's not as high of a priority for me at the moment. So like I found it for a really good price. It was a quote your own price, and I don't normally do quote your own prices, but it was a pretty good, they accepted my offer, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. So I do have this Finn platform Polaroid from their Outlaw album, I think. I don't even remember anymore. No, this is not Outlaw. This is from I can't think of the name now. Crazy Form? Yeah, I think it's from the Crazy Form album. I don't know why my brain's just like completely forgotten everything all of a sudden. But yes, so that goes just right here. I still have not been able to get this Walmart card. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I just need to like empty it out, and then just is what I've been doing for this. Instead of collecting pops for this, I'm just gonna be putting his older cards. So maybe I'll just like do the same thing and like put this down here and then like move the older cards over just as fillers, because I just don't like having empty spots, and I have these older cards. I might as well kind of like work them into like the setup. But I do have a couple of his cards. I do have his Walmart card for this era, and I do have one of his normal album versions for this. So let's see where that goes. So they're actually gonna go like this. Which the reason I want to look for a pop for right here in this outfit is because this is the Target one and he's wearing the same outfit. The Walmart one, he's wearing the same outfit. So I want this page to look kind of cohesive. So that's why I'm doing it this way. But I can't really find any decently priced pops in this outfit. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But I do have a pop coming in. So I might just end up putting it here. He's in like a little wolf onesie, but like, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? So here is his Walmart card. So that's just gonna go right here. And then just the normal Z version for the Blue Hour version is just gonna go right here. So we finished the Blue Hour version, not making much progress with the rest of them. This is something that I do want to try and work on, but he is a medium prio for me, so it's not as high priority as some of the other collections. But I am trying to finish up my EXO collection, so that way I can maybe prioritize him or Jay. I haven't decided yet, but I do have one older Jay card to put away today, actually, while we're back here. So I do have his Polaroid from... trying to remember where this goes. Dimensions Dilemma, I think. Or is it Dimensions Answer? Oh yeah, it's Dimension Answer. It goes right here. So I did finally find that. So let's just go ahead and slide that out right here. And then we will slide that in like so. So that finishes that. And then let's go back to memorabilia. I did not set up for Romance Untold, so that's gonna be fun. I do have one card. I do have his other like character card, so that's just gonna go just right here. So I'm just missing his selfie cards. I'll figure it out. I don't know what I'm doing for this, because I also have a lot of Sunu to put away, which I also have this Sunu. I don't know why that Sunu's here, but probably because I wanted to keep him. But I do have these 3 J's to put away, so I think for now I'm just going to put them right here at the bottom. And then next month I'll have like a better setup of like where I want to put everything, because like I know each version comes with 2 cards. This is the Target card, so I did get trade for his Target card. So I will put that in the middle, and then this is from the Engine version, and then this is just from, I can't remember the name of this version. It's from the navy blue version. So I'll put those right there for now, and then I'll get a better idea of what I'm doing. But for Sunu, this is going to be his page. So I do kind of have a better idea what I'm going to do for him, since like he's starting on a fresh page. Although I don't know what I'm going to do with this one, so let me think about it. So I figure 2, 2, and 2, and then I can put the Engine versions here, and then I can do the Target exclusive right here. Or actually I can put the Target exclusive in the middle, put the 2 Engine versions here, and then do each version of the concepts right here. Which, I think that this one is the blue, or is the yellow version. Yep. So this is like the cardigan version. So we're going to put this one right here for now. Again, I didn't set this up, but I have the vision. I have a vision. I just don't know what I'm going to do with said vision. So, and then these 2, I think this is one of the Engine versions. Yes, this is one of the Engine versions. So we're just going to put this right here for now. And then these 2 just are going to go right here. Sorry, I didn't even show any of these off very well. So like, sorry. I'm like so in thought process, like with how this is going to be set up. And then for this, I don't know where to put him right now. So I think I'm just going to put him on the opposite side of the Target card. And I do have some sleeves that we can kind of just fill these in real quick. But yeah, I'm only collecting him for this era. I'm not back collecting him. I just pulled so much of him from the albums that I got. And then my coworkers gave me some of his cards. So my coworker gave me these 2 cards. So I was just like, I pulled this full set, and he's been bias wrecking me like really, really bad this era. So I was like, I'm just gonna, I think maybe it's a sign I should just collect him for this era, and that's it. So this is literally all we're doing, and for him, I'm not doing any more. And then Stray Kids will stay in this binder. Huening Kai will stay in this binder. Okay, so this is, and then I am going to keep Matthew in this binder as well. So Matthew, this is where Matthew is now living, because I've decided I really do want to prioritize him. So a lot of these cards are going to be like medium priority. So this is like a medium priority binder, but anything past Matthew is going to be a low priority, which is why I want to separate them into a different binder. So that way I can kind of keep like my medium priority binder and my low priority binder separate. So that's why I'm just waiting for those A4s to get here so that I can kind of decide what I'm going to do, because I need to move Woozy into one of them, and then I probably will move the rest of this stuff into the other, since I got the duo. And I have thought about buying a second duo if they have any available when they do their in stock, but we'll see. But I do have this comeback for You Had Me at Hello. I couldn't remember the day. I kept like, for some reason I was like wanting to say You Make My Dawn, but that's 17. But I do have You Had Me at Hello. This is his solar version. So I did do a trade for this. I still need to trade for his solar ID, but I might just buy it because it's probably not going to be too expensive. But so that's just going to go right here. But we will move back into this section. Oh, I do have some pops to put away for him, actually. Before we do that, I do have some pops to put away. So I have gone a little crazy. These 2 I got from Nyokyo. These 2 I bought from one of my goms who was selling them. So I had to get the Panda Matthew too. I know I got Gonuk, and Matthew for this. They had both of them, so I was like, I'm buying them. They're so cute. Because pandas are my favorite animal too, so I was like, I have to. And then I do have this candy one from their Melting Point. I believe this is from Melting Point. Pretty confident, yeah. Pretty confident this is from Melting Point. So we have this pop as well. So that's gonna go just right here. And then I think I have, yeah, so I have a merch card section set up for them as well, because I can't find a template that has their pops and their merch cards together in order. So because of that, I was just like, I'm just going to keep them on a separate page. So I do have this. I don't remember what these merch cards are from. I just saw them on Pokemarket, and I see Matthew and I kind of just black out. So I try not to look at his section very often. But because of the comeback, I've been looking at his cards for You Had Me at Hello, and I caved and I had to buy these 2. They were so cute. So here are some of his more like merch cards, or like light stick card. So yeah, that is the Matthew. And then now we move back. These are all, this whole section is going to be for my low priority collection binder. So we've got Yoongi back here. Because BTS is still doing their military service, I kind of am okay with keeping him in my low priorities for now. But I do have a card to put away. So I do have his B Essential version to put away. So we're going to move back to that. I'm only missing like 4 more cards for him anyways. So it's really not that big of a deal here. I'm moving this over just for like aesthetic purposes. We're moving. I'm sorry. I keep hitting the tripod. And then we'll just put this one right here. See, that looks a little bit better. But yeah, so I'm only missing, the only cards I think I'm missing at this point are Oh, Are You Late To, Love Yourself, Answer, F version. And then I'm missing this BTS World double-sided card, which I'm just half tempted maybe just to keep Jin's and just not collect it. Persona version 4. And then I'm only missing 1 more D-Day Weavers card, and then that's it. So I'm getting really, really close to completing his collection. And so that's why I'm kind of like okay with keeping him in the low priority section. But then we move back to Psychers. So I did move Psychers into here, and I am going to be collecting them very, very casually at the moment. They are a low priority for me, but I am going to be collecting Minjae, Sumin, and Sion because I just can't pick. I cannot pick a bias to save my life. These are the top 3. I did go buy some POB sets for them recently. Unfortunately, one of the sets only had Minjae, but I did go buy some POBs for them recently. I was going to try and do like a full page of like all 3 of them, so maybe I'll just have to go see if I could find the other 2 on Nyokyo for Sumin and Sion. But we're going to just keep them separated right now based on like the cards that I have, because again, it's a low priority collection. So like this is going to be Minjae's page. I don't have any Minjae. I do have some in my hand, but like I hadn't had any prior. This is Sumin's page and this is Sion's page. So for now, I'm just going to keep them on their own pages because I have certain cards and then I don't have other cards. So like I don't want to pressure myself into wanting to collect them more seriously at the moment, so that's why I'm doing it this way. And I am using the star sleeves to try and utilize them again. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep them in the star sleeves, but I also have these like really pretty opal sleeves that I got from Mondu Deco. I got these with the binder because originally I was gonna use these sleeves in that purple like binder that I got for like my like rare stuff, but then it ended up happening, so then I ended up buying a white Prism Platinum like regular size binder for all of my signed items and Polaroids and things like that. So I will never be showing that binder on this account, and that's the sleeves that I use for that binder is these ones. So yeah, so we're just gonna put some Minjae away, and then we're just gonna kind of go from there. So I've noticed that their how to play cards seem to be like the easiest to find. So here is that first one. Again, I just feel like it's really hard for you guys to see the cards with those star sleeves on, so that's kind of why I don't want to use them. Like they look a lot better in person. Like I can see the card just fine in person, but on the camera I feel like it's really hard to see the card. So I might just end up not using these cards sleeve or these the sleeves, star sleeves, because I just don't know how I feel about them. And then we have this one. So those are all of his how to play, and then I do actually have one from their newest album as well. I just did a trade for this. It just arrived today. So that is all of those. And then we move back to Sumin because I have the most of him because I love the green hair era from How to Play. So I do have his final How to Play card. So I did end up collecting all of them for him. So that's just going to go right here. And then I haven't re-sleeved this one. This one's the heart sleeve, but like see how much more clear this one is compared to like those. So I don't know how I feel about it. And then I did also just do a trade for some other cards for this one from their new album. So that's just gonna go down here. And then moving back to Sion, I have the rest of his, because I ended up pulling this one. So I have the rest of his how to play cards as well. So we have this one, which I think this one goes to this version. Could be wrong, don't remember. And then we have this one. Again, I just feel like you can't see them very well, so that's why I'm kind of like iffy on it. And then we have this one. So once I get more of these cards, I will probably actually start to put them up in like a 3 pattern, like I'm like with all 3 cards from the set. But like I said, since this is such a low priority at the moment, I just don't want to do that because I think it's going to encourage me to want to collect more. And I really just want to prioritize my high priorities and medium priorities before I prioritize this collection. So and then the other 2 that are back here is Key from Shiny, and then I have Wano from Monsta X, and then I Am from Monsta X back here, and then obviously I just have Amber's finished collection back here for FX as well because I've had that completed forever. But yeah, so this binder isn't going to be staying this full for now. This is just a temporary thing until I get those binders. I put everything in here thinking that we were going to get the binders sooner. So if I feel like it's getting too full and I feel like it's damaging the cards, or if I feel like it's going to damage the cards, I might take those out and then just put them to the side until I get those binders in. So I might not put anything away for them until that point. But for now, it seems like they're okay, but I don't know how I feel about how stuffed this binder is. So we might have to move them out and then just put them to the side until I get the binders. So the next binder we're going to get into real quick is the NCT Larger Inclusions binder. So I do have a tail from their new album to put away that I pulled from the Target exclusive copy. So let's just go back to, I think this will fit in 3-pocket. Yes. So let's just go back to the 3-pocket stuff and see where I need to put this. So much NCT things. So it's going to go just right here. So let's slide it in real quick. I don't really collect large inclusions. It's just because I have so many of their albums that like I accumulate just a plethora of large inclusions for NCT. So they need their own binder for large inclusions. So that is all I'm going to put in here. And now we're going to get into the normal NCT binder. All right. So we do have a little bit to put away in this binder today. Let me grab everything that I need. So I just have 3 cards to put away. I've got 1 card for the full group sets that I collect, and then these 2 I was just going to put away. I've had this one for a while. I had it up for trade, but I just decided I was going to keep it, so that's why we're going to put it away. So let's go back to NCT 2023. We're making some progress. I really need to finish this. I'm getting really close on like the ID sets, but like the selfie cards I'm struggling on. So Xiaojun's just gonna go right here. So we're just gonna slide him in real quick. Oh, there's a black sleeve back there too. So let me hurry and slide the back out real quick. So there is that. So I'm just missing Geno. I'm missing like Geno's like full set pretty much for this. He's kind of hard to find. The only one I have for him is this ID. But I'm getting closer. So again, like this is one of the high priorities of mine. So I'm going to really try to like finish them as soon as possible. So moving back to just extra cards. These are like all my full sets. So let's move past. So Moontail is back here now. I did decide to drop him because I'm just feeling really, really overwhelmed with collecting 3 members of NCT 127. And because I already collect Mark from Dream, I wanted to continue collecting him for 127 because he is a higher bias for me. And then also Johnny is like my ult bias. So I ended up just dropping Tail for now, so I didn't have to worry about him for the new album. But I have his collection complete. Like it's done. It's complete. But for Johnny, I did end up buying this card off of Pokemarket. It's from 2 Baddies. So we're just gonna slide it in back here because I'm not gonna try and like move everything around to make it in order. So that just goes right there. And then I do have a section back here for just other miscellaneous cards where I'm gonna put Chenla. So let's go back to that. For some reason, I always end up pulling his pobs when I buy their album sealed. So that's kind of what happened with Dream Space too, is I ended up just pulling that card. So that is all I have to put away in this binder. So now we're going to get into the Kingdom binders. I got to get into both the OT8 collection binder and then also the Ivan binder today. So we're going to get into the OT8 collection first because Ivan has a lot more. But I do have some Realize cards to put away today, some Realize album cards, and I have a Juan Pop to put away today as well because I have no self-control. So let's go back to where Realize is going to be at. I don't think I really set up for Realize yet. I probably should have. Yeah, I didn't. So let me grab another 9 pocket page and then we can do that. All right. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need this because I think I have, because you're going to have the 2 versions. Actually, I'm technically going to need another one. So let me grab another one real quick. Yeah, we're going to need 2 actually because there's 2 photo card sets per version. So the first version is going to go here and the second version is going to go here. And I do think I don't know what I have. So I have 3 Ivans. So for sure we're going to have to do something. So I do have this Dawn. It is from the orange version. So let me see what we have. So I have got orange, 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 and then we have green, I'm guessing then. Yes. So I'm going to do that version first. And then I'm just going to, I don't remember exactly the sets and how they're supposed to look. So I think it's gonna be one of those things where I'm just gonna kind of have to wait and see until I have all the cards in, but I'm in so many goes. They all should be coming in here soon. So the first set, I'm just gonna start here with, I think I'm gonna do these 2 together because I feel like they fit better than these 2. And then I'll do this one. Actually, we'll just put this one away right now. So this one is just gonna go, let's see, how do we have these set up? In an H pattern. So we're gonna do an H pattern, which means Ivan will go right here. And then here is the other 2. And they're gonna go right here and right here then. So let us do that real quick. So that's just kind of the start of that. And then this Ivan will be in an I pattern and he's gonna go just right here for now. So again, this is going to be kind of a weird setup for a minute until we get all the cards in. I'll do fillers, and I'll probably do better placeholders and kind of get an idea of the templates. I just have not really been prioritizing it because, again, like I said, I have so many goes coming in that I'm just like, eventually I will have enough to, yeah. So I also do have some units, so I'm actually going to be moving the units out of the way, but before we do that, let's put away this Juan. So I do have one of Juan's to put away right here, so that's going to go just like that. And we're actually going to take these units out, and I'm going to put them all on a page together because, oh wait, is this, no, actually, okay, so this Juan I actually think goes over here. I think this is actually an album card. Sorry, his album card and his pop look very, very similar, so we're actually going to put that just right here. So here, so like, look, like here's the comparison between the pop and the album card. So this is the album card and this is the pop. So I thought for some reason I only had one. But yeah, so that album card is going to just go right here. So there's those two. So now we are going to grab another page, and I'm going to do a full page of just unit cards for like pop units, and then also just album card units. The reason we're doing this is because they did unit cards for this comeback, so we've got a decent amount of units now that I can put I feel okay with putting units on a page together. So let's see, these were the previous units. These are the two new ones. So these are from History of Kingdom Part 2. So this has been a hot minute since we've had unit cards in an album. So those two are just gonna go right up here. And then this unit was a POB unit that I had from, I'm pretty sure this is from HOK7. No, it doesn't say on the back. I don't remember what it was from, but I just know that I got this. I don't remember how I accumulated that or if it was like a winner PC. I don't remember, but we're actually just going to stick it in the middle, but it's Muujin and Ivan. And then we're going to put these units here. So these are both the Ivan units because everyone knows I collect Ivan. So my GOMs obviously prioritize those. So we're just going to slide these two in right here. I think there's 6 units total. So I think this whole page should be filled out pretty well. I actually kind of want to put both the Ivan units in the middle and then put the other units on the sides. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But that's that page for now. But let's go back to Juan because I do have this Juan. This is the actual POB, right? Yes, this is the POB. This is a Soundwave POB that I did end up buying for him. So we're just going to slide that in right there. So that's all I have for full groups. So now we're going to get into the Ivan POB binder. This is another binder. I think I'm probably just going to have to like take all of his larger inclusions out, and I might just get another one of these binders from Target because I don't want to use the A4 binders that I get from Prism Platinum for his collection. So I might just end up getting another binder for him because they do so many pre-order benefits. It's ridiculous. So let's see, we've got a hefty amount to put away too today. So this is everything we have to put away. We've got some part 5. We've got and I do have some more part 5 that I just claimed. We'll see if I actually get them though, because they have to confirm it with the seller first. But for part 5, we do have a Soundwave Lucky Draw. This is the version 2 Lucky Draw. So let's go back to Soundwave. Let's look for that. Let's see. Yeah, I know it's towards the end of the era. Okay, so it's this one right here. So this is where it's gonna go. So we'll just slide that in right here. Like so. And then I think that's all I have for part 5. So then let's go to part 6, because I think I do have some part 6 as well. Yeah, these are all part 6 to put away. So this is Everline 2 Photo. So let's look for that. So that's gonna go just right here. Here's what it looks like. Again, part 6 and part 5, I've been struggling to find cards for, but I'm slowly working on it. They pop up from time to time where people are selling their collection or selling their extras, and then I get lucky and fortunate and I'm able to buy them. So then we have Inside Records 1 Offline. online. So that's this one. So that'll actually just go right here. I'm gonna slide that out though, just so it's a little easier for me to get it in. So that goes right there. And then we have Inside Records 2 offline. So let's go look for that. Inside Records 2 offline. So that's gonna go just right here. Oh, we've got that thing where the stickies don't wanna stick. So we'll put them in together so that way we don't have that problem. So that will go right there. And then we have these two, which are from the same event. So these are Inside Record 2 online and one-on-one. So these are actually going to go right next to them. So let's take those off. And then online goes right here. And then we're going to pull this one up. Then offline goes right here. Like that. So that is all we have for part 6. So now let's go back to part 7. I'm still getting stuff for part 7. But we're getting close to the end, and I do have some more Realize to put away today. So let's go to part 7. So we're in part 7. I do have his light stick card, which I think, yep. So this light stick card goes right here. So slide that in. They did 2 versions of their light stick card because there was a misprint on the light stick. So, and there was some packaging issues. So they did 2 separate versions of the card. So I have the version 2s in the other OTA binder because that's the one I got with the light stick. But then I did end up just buying his version 1 with the misprint on it. So that's why there's 2. It was just something that happened. So it is what it is. And then this is Daily Duck 3 offline. So I still don't have this Daily Duck. Still don't have this one. I can't find it. Literally, people have been like posting their sales for these and I cannot find that card to save my life. I don't know why. So let's see. Do we have Everline 3 or Everline 2 offline? We do not. So let's go back even further. So this is Daily Duck 3 offline. So that is this card. So we're just gonna slide this one up. And slide this one in. I can finish off that. Again, I did much better during part 6, but Realize era, once we get Realize pops in, you're going to see how much better I did this era than even during part 7. And then I have the Dear My Muse 3, which is going to go just right here. So that'll finish that off. And then we have this one right here, which this is their Japanese POB benefit, which is going to go just right up here to kind of fill out that missing spot. So yeah, we're almost done. There's just a couple cards that there's one card I've been scammed out of. These fan meeting cards are going to be the death of me, but we made progress. I'm doing really good. But let's go back to Realize era. So I do have 2 Realize cards to put away today. So I have his Everline 1, which will go right here. And then we also have his Hello 82. This was for their Hello 82 signed album. So let's go look for that. I know that's a little bit later. So that's going to go just right here. Like so. And then I do have another fan-made card from the GOM that I always join on TikTok. Or not TikTok, Instagram. So we were just going to go back to the fan-made card page that I have for Ivan, which is right here. And we're just going to slide that in just right up here because I love their fan-made cards. So that is all I have in the Ivan binder today. And the last binder we're going to be getting into today is going to be the Schumann binder. I don't really have any other EXO stuff to put away today. But I do have some EXO stuff incoming through Nyokyo. So hopefully, eventually at some point, I will be able to put some more EXO cards away. But yeah, let's get into the Schumann binder. All right, so we have a couple of smaller cards to put away today, and then I do also have this flow card to put away today. So we're going to start off with Luckily, these ones, I know I said last month that I was going to mark what these are, but I do have a pretty good idea of what these ones are this month, so we don't need to do that. So the first card is the XOL Love Concert in Dome. So let's look for that one real quick. So that one's gonna go just right here. Here is what it looks like. So we're gonna slide that in right there. And then the next one is going to be their 2018 Seasons Greetings card. So that's gonna go just right here. And then we do have some newer cards to put away, so we're gonna slide all the way back here. Past Exist. Because I do have a pre-order benefit card for one of their shops that I'm gonna have to look for. Okay, so this one is gonna go just right here. And then we have this one, which is a pink Christmas card. So that one is going to go just right here. Sorry if you hear any noise in the background. And then we have this one, which this is one of the trading card sets. So let's look for that. This is a concept card. Let's see. So I think that one goes right here, but I'm not entirely sure. So I will double check my template and just make sure that that is where that actually goes. But let's move back to the flow cards. So this is flow. I think this is the other flow card I was missing because I think I got the one version. But I don't remember which flow version this one is either. I think that's this one. I think it's flow V2. So that one just goes right here. So that is everything that I have to put away today. So thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go to this page. This page is relatively full. So thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys in next month's video. Bye!